Khan does not have the numbers. His party, the PTI, is bleeding. 24 lawmakers have already left him. Can Captain Khan survive the trust vote? What are his options? Will the army throw him a lifeline? And if he is removed, who is going to take his place? On Gravitas tonight, we'll discuss all of this and more. First of all, a quick recap of what happened over the weekend. On Sunday, thousands descended on Islamabad. Look at these images. The opposition rallied massive crowds. 11 parties have joined hands to oust Imran Khan. Before the vote, they showed their strength on the streets. It is obvious Imran Khan is under immense pressure. How is he responding? By calling counter rallies and by blaming the invisible foreign hand. This is what he said.
हमारे मुल्क में
What is this proof that he's talking about? What does this letter say? Who is funding Imran Khan's ouster? Well, no one knows because the Pakistani Prime Minister has not shared the letter and his story has not found any takers, not even in the press in Pakistan. Journalists are trolling the Prime Minister on social media. The opposition has already termed the letter fake. And despite Imran Khan's best efforts, they tabled the no-confidence motion today. Now there will be a debate. Leader of the opposition, Shehbaz Sharif, presented the motion, and this is what he said.
This House resolves that it has no confidence in the Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan Niazi, and consequently he shall cease to hold office under Clause 4 abed.
Reports say Shehbaz Sharif could be the next Prime Minister of Pakistan. The opposition is rallying around him. 161 lawmakers voted in favour of tabling the resolution today. Where does that leave Imran Khan? On very thin ice. The National Assembly of Pakistan has 342 seats. The halfway mark, or the magic number, is 172. Imran Khan's ruling alliance has 177 seats. 155 with Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or PTI, that's Imran Khan's party, 22 with the allies. But they're jumping ship. At least 24 people have defected from the PTI. Reports say this number could get bigger in the days ahead. According to one claim, 48 lawmakers from PTI have been missing. And this is the Prime Minister's own party. His allies are also non-committal. The PMLQ, the Balochistan Awami Party and the Muttahida Qawmi Movement Pakistan, they're not professing their support for Imran Khan. In fact, one party, the Balochistan Awami Party, has crossed over to the opposition already. Interestingly, all of these three parties that I just mentioned have ties with the Pakistani military. So if Imran Khan wants to stay in power, he needs the blessings of the military. He needs to strike a deal with the generals. Only the army can change the course of this story. They can bring back the defectors. They can ensure the support of the allies, basically give Imran Khan a new lease of life. So that's what Mr. Khan is trying to do, win the army over. It won't be easy given his recent rift with them. The second option is an even longer shot. The creation of South Punjab, a new province carved out of Pakistan's Punjab. And this is not a new idea. This has been a long-standing demand. Many PTI dissidents support the idea of a separate province. So to get them back on board, the Pakistani Prime Minister is now open to the idea. He is ready to create a South Punjab to save his government. A bill for a separate province was tabled in Pakistan's parliament today. Which brings us to the state of Punjab. The PTI is in power in the state as well, and the opposition is testing Imran Khan there too. A no-confidence motion was submitted in the Punjab Assembly today. Remains to be seen how the numbers game plays out there. So it's a two-front battle, plus the fight in court. The case is in the Supreme Court of Pakistan. Imran Khan's government has filed an appeal. It wants a lifetime suspension of party dissidents. Let me tell you what one of the judges had to say today. A few lawmakers switching loyalties to change a government at any time is a joke. Dissenting lawmakers will have to face the consequences of violating the party policy. This is an observation. It is not an order. The order is yet to come. Even if the court rules in the favor of Imran Khan, even if the dissenters get a lifetime ban in Pakistan, it's curtains down for the Prime Minister. He will lose majority anyway. Perhaps he realizes his time is up. His statements betray his frustration. And that's in our next story.